Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler V series videos I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff and drink stuff, then, folks. I'm gonna talk about stuff. I'm gonna let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not gonna lie. I woke up not too long ago. I got some crud in my throat. Hopefully this will help out with that. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there and try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my back room today, which means we get Peter Can Thunderbolt poster. Ooh, Peter Can Thunderbolt poster. Whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I am doing something else. What is it, though? Oh, yeah. I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, though? Happens to be my Wildfire shirt. But actually, it's a band shirt for a band called 6 Sense, which it says on the back. I wish they would have put the 6 Sense logo somewhere on the front. But it is a super cool design. I love the styling, love the colors on it. Well, color on it. If you're unfamiliar with the band 6 Sense, I was too up until earlier this year. They are a band out of Phoenix, Arizona, which, good the fuck on them. I can't imagine living in fucking Phoenix. But, no offense, Phoenix, just the heat, man. No, not a chance in hell. But, yeah, I became aware of their stuff a little bit earlier this year in 2025. And, was digging what I was digging what I was hearing. I was fortunate enough they ended up going on tour with a couple other bands, and I got to see them perform just a few days ago at the time I'm doing this review. I got the shirt. I actually got some videos of their performance that I attended. Those videos are on my channel in case maybe you want to check them out. Nothing else, would be more than happy to point you in the right direction as far as their music goes because I think they're fucking awesome. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Like I said, why do I hope this will kick some of the crud out of my throat? Well, folks, that's because it happens to be, boom, from Powerade, from their Extra Sour line. This is their Peach Pucker sports drink. Okay. So yeah, this has been a thing that Powerade's been doing for a little bit now. They've come out with a few other flavors, all of which I've reviewed at this point. And this is the last one. I've had this one in my fridge for, maybe about a week and a half or so. I'm finally getting around to it. Figure what the fuck, man. So, let's get a thing for the thing. Something like that. Let's give it a go. Oh, man. Like, am I the only person that when I wake up, like my whole head, like every orifice in my face is just like, bleh, bad. Ooh. Oh, yeah, there's that tanginess. Okay. Okay. That's actually kind of nice. I've had mixed feelings with this extra sour line because, like, sour is not by nature one of my personal favorite flavor experiences. But, if you create enough contrast, if you pair it with the right flavors, I can be down with it. In this case, I think I'm a little bit more on the side of this one, which is kind of surprising. I wouldn't have expected the sour and peach to go well together, but actually I'm enjoying this. It definitely hits you though. They're not lying with that extra sour. It's not like crazy holy shit sour, like Warheads or anything like that, but like it'll make you pucker a little bit. I think part of the reason why I like this is because whereas most of the other flavors that I've had from them, it was basically them taking one of their normal flavors and then just making it sour. This is an instance where this is, as far as I'm aware, I don't think there's a peach flavor Powerade. At least not as a regular flavor. So this is kind of cool in that not only do you get the extra sour aspect, but you also get a new flavor of Powerade. And the peach flavor is nice, It actually comes through nice. And you don't really think about peach when you think about sports drinks, typically. It's not one that comes up all that often. So yeah, I'm digging this one. The sour aspect isn't my favorite aspect of it. Quite frankly, I could do without the puckering effect. But I don't mind that it's got some tanginess to it, that it's, got a little something something. It's nice, it's fruity, it's refreshing. And then, you just get that extra sort of hit of that sour vibe. Okay. Ugh. It takes a little bit for it to hit you, but when it does, it definitely gets you. Um, but no, actually, I think all things considered, even with me not being the biggest fan of the sour aspect of it, I actually do like this one. I think this one and the grape are probably the two that work the best for me personally. And I to this day, like, I don't know what to think about the whole Powerade extra sour thing. If it's meant to be kind of like, just a novelty thing, or is it meant to be like a legitimate thing, something that Powerade can actually hang their hat on, or is it meant to, just be something they can toss out there, get a little bit of public interest back in the brand? I don't know, because they're not bad drinks, but obviously you do have to have a very particular palate, to go in for them. But I will say that, like I said, I like this one, I like the grape one, and I haven't actively disliked any of them. I just, the sour thing isn't my thing. Oh, yeah. There it goes. Yeah, I can. Yeah. All right. Two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? I'm gonna go with on occasion and sure. Like, even though this is one of the ones that I'm a little bit more favorable towards, that doesn't mean that it's going to be a drink that I hit up with any regularity. Because at the end of the day, although I do enjoy like some nice lemonade and stuff like that, again, the sour aspect of it is not something that's particularly partial to me. But out of the flavors that they've come out with, I do think this is again one of the ones that I have a little greater preference for, and I do kind of like it. I appreciate that it's got a peach flavoring to it, and at the end of the day, if you sort of take the sour aspect out of the equation, it's Powerade, which I'm okay with Powerade. It's not my favorite sports drink brand, but I can get down with it, and I don't mind that they're doing these extra sour variations. They're kind of fun for what they are. If I'm recommending it, though, like I said before, you definitely have to have a specific palate for it, and it's one of those things where, again, because I'm not sure whether or not it's just meant to be like a niche product, just having a little bit of fun, or if it is meant to be kind of considered, a proper part of the Powerade line. It's kind of hard to say exactly what to do with it. If you're into sour stuff, absolutely give it a go. If you're not, it could still be fun for the lulls, like, because again, it's not a bad tasting drink, all things considered. But then, even for the lulls, it's not crazy sour, so it's not even like that reaction worthy, right? So, I don't know. But if nothing else, I think I would still probably go over there and recommend you at least try them while they're around. Because I do think they're kind of fun, and ultimately, they're not bad for what they are. Just, again, the sour thing will be kind of the crux one way or the other. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there and have themselves a truly peach-tastic rest of your life. Because I couldn't think of anything else, so I just went with peach. It's early, folks, for me anyway. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what do you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. When we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there, whenever possible, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, if you try any of these Powerade Extra Sours, let me know. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about them. You know, again, do you feel that, they should just be part of the Powerade line? Do you think that they're more just kind of a temporary, again, just kind of for the lulz sort of thing? I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on it, because, I'm of mixed opinions. I think it's more for the lulz than anything. But, anyway,